Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It is 8:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning. That means it is time for tea and wild thoughts with your girl, the beauty influencer. That is 30 minutes of dialogue with me. God willing, we do this every Tuesday. Good morning, my love. Good morning, good morning. Welcome. Just getting the vibe right as I usually do. So you may be watching this, maybe afternoon, it may be evening. You may be watching this on YouTube much later than this live conversation. So thank you for being here. Like, share, subscribe. Please share it with your friends. Share it with whomever you like. I hope that everybody is blessed and well. Good morning. Good morning, my love. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, sending everybody the good vibes this morning. I will admit that I am running on fumes. But it's all good. It's all good. Cleopatra's Bath. Good morning. This is one of my products from the self-care store. Yes, you do need to shake it up because it is all natural. This is a milk bath that has all the ingredients that Cleopatra used in her beauty treatments. We have rosehip oil, milk, honey, lavender. I think there's some vitamin E, bee pollen. It is amazing. So you can check that out. This is new packaging. Got some new pics coming soon. Sis, been up to a whole lot. Trying to get this brand and everything. You know, this is also my chakra spray. So you'll find a lot of different products that I make. So yes, please visit the link in my bio. You can also sign up for my email list. Good morning. Good morning. At the link in my bio on my new website. And stay up to date with everything that I have going on because I got a lot going on. So this morning, and yeah, so that's part of why I'm also running on fumes. Let me also share this, that I have started at a new spa in Charlotte, North Carolina called Essential Aesthetics and Laser. I'm super, super duper excited. There I do what I call like healing facials with gua sha. They are amazing, very relaxing, very healing and stimulating for the skin. On my Joy Taught Me page, I definitely share a lot more about that. We just did this photo shoot, so sis got her nails done and stuff, and she had on lashes the other day, and she was feeling cute. So good morning, my love. So yes, so come see me at Essential Aesthetics and Laser for gua sha. Is that all I have to share about the housekeeping? I think so. Okay, so I want to get into this morning's conversation. Okay, we are talking about Black is King. We are paying homage to this masterpiece that is Black is King by Miss, we gonna call her King B, King Beyoncé. Not that, you know, we all know that queens are amazing, but, you know, she has almost like evolved this masculine feminine. Like, this bitch is in another dimension. It is official. It is official. If you haven't seen it, I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, please let me know. And again, you know, there's also a question section down here at the bottom where you guys can ask questions too, and I will answer them throughout the conversation as much as I possibly can. But yeah, so this was amazing. It was truly, for me, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything negative about this film. You know, I have not considered myself to be a part of the Beehive. But I think I'm a member now. I think that I have officially been converted. Beyoncé is again, she's on another dimension. This was incredible. An incredible piece of art. And I highly recommend, if you haven't seen it yet, good morning. If you haven't seen it yet, please make it your business to figure out how to see this. I know a lot of people don't have Disney, even though a lot of people have kids. You know, that's neither here nor there. You're trying to find passwords, the whole nine. Find a way to see it. Black or white, it doesn't even matter. Like, or whatever race. You know, you human being anyway. So find a way to see it. It was amazing. I was dazzled. I was thrilled. I cried. The looks did not stop, you know, as someone who considers himself a fashion head as well. Even though fashion, you know, kind of just fizzled out for me and for the world as everything got like really serious. The looks, honey, were amazing. Like, she did not stop. She just kept giving it to us, So I was literally throwing imaginary shoes, you know, at the daggone screen. Like, the girl, she played no games. Here. So yes, you know, the fact that this was done over a year ago just simply exemplifies the genius, you know, of her artistry. And I think as a whole, you know, what we're seeing with Beyonce, and as a person who's, you know, an artist myself, I genuinely consider myself an artist who just happens to be a businesswoman and makes a business of my artistry. For her to go on her spirit and just what she knew to do, and a whole year later, you know, for us to have gone through everything that we've gone through this year, like, you know, Black people needed this. We needed this level of stimulation. Good morning. We needed this level of stimulation. We needed something this beautiful and this amazing to, you know, give us our oomph back. And, you know, Beyonce is this reflection of Black beauty as a whole, you know. I mean, just from her ability to create on this level, you know, the business moves this woman has made, that's part of what I want to get into in this conversation as well. And so, you know, hashtag, that's why I use it a lot these days. Hashtag listen to Black women. This woman is leading. She is leading our community, and it is absolutely beautiful. By the way, good morning, love. I'm still drinking my cumin tea this morning, because I'm trying to get, you can't even blame it on quarantine, because we're not really quarantined anymore, but I'm trying to get the quarantine pounds off. Like, so you may want to Google that. It does help flush fat and, you know, get your weight loss going. So cumin tea. Okay. So, you know, B was already at superstardom level, but again, she has just hit a level that I don't think we've seen anybody hit before. It was divine aligning. I have not seen it, but the timing is confirmation that the creator is involved. Yes, God. Okay. Like, it's not a game. And there's so many like omens and so much, I don't even really know the word to use right now. It'll come to me, but it's just so much representation in this film. I watched it 3 times, and I'm still, like, I would probably get up every day and watch it. I wake up with the songs in my head, and that's how I know for me that something has really hit my spirit. When I can just hear it over and over and over again, and, like, you crave it to the point where, and this is the album. You know, the album came out so long ago. The girl did this over a year ago. And so, again, like, it has just truly lifted my spirit. And I think it would lift anybody's spirit who chooses to see it, because it's just absolutely stunning. And, you know, can we talk about Disney money real quick? Like Disney. Do we understand? Do we understand that alone? Like, Disney represents so much that all of us have grown up on. From Cinderella to Snow White to you name it. I mean, they shaped our childhood, okay? It's Disney. Uh-oh, my bad. Good morning, love. And so Disney gave Beyonce, she used all their monies. All the monies. Look, with the black girl hands, okay? Disney gave Beyonce complete free reign and said, do you, boo. Even when I talk about, I'm getting a chill just talking about it. When we talk about the looks, you know, because let's just be real, Beyonce gave no fucks with this, okay? Like, she was like, no, I'm coming in with my team, my people, everything that I want to do, every ounce of creativity. And I'm using this money to get it done. And the fact that they co-signed on something, I mean, it's just such a huge statement. It's a global statement in itself. She got Disney money. And so, yes, you know, I'm one of those people too who, you know, my content is in a variety of places. Yeah, I need you to go over there. If you want to see this that I just created, then I need you to go over there where Disney just gave me this money. I need you to go over there and see it. So I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at her. She doesn't owe us shit. You know, this girl has been working for so long, you know, to get herself to the level where Disney would give her that amount of money to just create something so amazing that was absolutely worth all of our time and effort to go and see it. So yeah, like, that's big money freaking move. Like, that's, we can't even relate to that. All we can do is just respect it. You know, all we can do is respect it. Yeah, you know, it was like, even though it's on Disney too, like, she did not hold back. Like, you know, her body looked amazing, you know, in every single outfit. Like, she didn't, you know, what's the word that I'm looking, filter it in any type of way to like make it super kid friendly. You know, she made it Beyonce. She made it Beyonce. And y'all gonna get this work. That's basically how it was. They had to plaster Black is King everywhere. And rightfully so. I mean, those words, you are so right. And we have always felt that as Black people, but now the world knows it, right? I heard she made it free on the continent of Africa. I didn't know that, and I hadn't heard that, but if she did, it's absolutely beautiful, because, and that's what I'm going to talk about too. She really has gotten her platform to a level where just being attached to her name alone, you know, it's like Oprah, you know, like, just being attached to her name alone is a springboard, you know. And so she gave so many people this level of exposure. I thought it was just, that was absolutely beautiful too, because even on the album, there are songs that, you know, she's just not on, you know. She just, here's my platform, boom, go off. And they did. So this girl is, I can't even call her girl. I mean, this woman, this goddess, you know, she hasn't just blazed a trail. Like, she has set it on fire, you know. Like, she is setting this shit on fire, and we are following her lead. I mean, I think Beyonce has shown, and you know how I advocate for Black women as a whole. Like, I think Beyonce has truly shown us that, yes, it can all be done. It can all be done. From her being a mother, her being a wife, her being a businesswoman, her being talented, her being beautiful, you know, there's nothing this girl cannot do. She is multidimensional, which, you know, is something I, you know, have always aspired and continue to try to do and show on my level. You know, she is not just a singer, you know. At this point, no, you cannot say she's not just a singer. She's just producer. She is I mean, and that's why they mad. So we gonna get into that too. How can you be mad at this point? You're just a hater. I'm sorry, I said it. You're just a hater. And so, with that said, I'm gonna flip right back to that. But it's got to be hard being Beyonce. Like, that was one of the moments that I just felt you know, watching this film and being a person who, again, myself, just really strives and tries to achieve a lot, and it's fucking hard, you know. And yes, your own people will turn their back on you, you know. It's a lot, you know. She even says, you know, in one of the songs, she was like, I don't get no days off. I don't get no days off, you know. I had to say that thing twice. Beyonce said that, like, straight up sister girl conversation. Like, I had to say that thing twice, girl. I don't get no days off. And it's hard, you know, trying to be a good wife, trying to be a good mother, and trying to blaze these trails, not only for, you know, herself, her career, her family, but the Black community. I can't imagine how challenging that is to just not have, you know, like, who do Beyonce got to talk to besides, you know, Mama Tina and Kelly? It's Solange. Who she got to vent to? Who does she have? You know, like, we talk about how much she curates her life. But you have to. You have to do the things that this woman has done. I mean, again, this was done over a year ago. And so the amount of people that came in on this team to get this done, she had to have either some really trustworthy people or some really good legal advice and some really good paperwork to make sure that this thing stayed on track. So yeah, you know, she had to keep that body together. You know, it's not easy. It is not easy out here to get this kind of stuff done on this level. So kudos. I mean, I bow down to King B. You know, she's just shown us that it is possible. And by that, we really have no excuses at this point. Something that Latrice says, sorry I was driving, but I salute the queen. No worries. You know, this will be posted on YouTube later anyway. So you can catch the parts that you missed. But she's so freaking amazing. Anyway, I was going to flip back to what Latrice said earlier about that's why they mad. And I'm specifically this morning, you know, I'm going to say an unpopular thought. And I've talked to some of my friends about this. But, you know, Black people always got to be mad at something. Let's just, you know, this movie, this film was for us, okay? You know, she got white money, Disney money. And that's, you know, no tea and no shade, because that says so much about Disney too. Again, to see this woman as this level of investment, because she is an investment, to see the value in her and that what she wanted to bring to our community, and for her to make something for us specifically, to just benefit from it and feel love from, you know, and then for people, again, to just start picking the shit apart. Like, at what point do we in our own community, regardless, like, even if I didn't like it, what y'all don't ever really hear me do is come out and say, you know, I didn't like that, and start tearing stuff apart. Even if somebody thought that Tea and Wild Thoughts was about me sharing gossip, it's never about me sharing gossip, is it? You know, it's about wild thoughts. It's about wild and free thinking. We're always looking for something to pick apart. And again, until you have even tried to do something on the level of creativity and lived your life in a way to express yourself and fight for that, and you don't even understand, like, how can you pick apart what Beyonce is doing? Which is why, you know, even when she had that song about a mood, you know, this is my mood forever, like, y'all can't tell me shit. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Because are you out here doing what Beyonce is doing? No, you're not. No, you're not. So, all that is just really null and void. And, you know, of course, we all know that being successful, period, is going to challenge other people. It's going to challenge other people. And so, again, that kind of goes back full circle to, you know, just kind of how hard it must be to be Beyonce. Over a year ago, this is before we rioted, and, you know, of course, the killings of They've always happened since we've been in this country. But she had no idea all that was going to happen, you know, a year ago. And so, you know, I'm going to hit this chord really quickly. I'm going to, you know, ding it, and then I'm going to jump off, you know. But even to, like, what Kanye was trying to say, you know, I'm always going to be an advocate, not for Kanye and just, like, what he says and him, but the fact that he is a black man, and we also need to nurture people who have mental health issues. But I feel like because of these strategic, beautiful moves that Beyonce knows how to make, what she is also saying, and what Kanye was trying to say, is like, let's move forward. Okay? Let's stop being angry. Let's get us some Disney money. Let's learn how to work with each other. White people included, the ones that actually fuck with us, you know, like, let's move forward. Let's understand that we are beautiful. We don't need anybody to tell us that we're beautiful. Black is king, you know, like, we are amazing, and we have so much potential. Like, we look at what we're able to do. These people are billionaires, you know, and let's be real. I had to say too, you know, Jay-Z had his cameo. That's her man. But Jay-Z wouldn't be Jay-Z, who Jay-Z is now, without Beyonce. I think that she even surpassed. That's why I say it's like King B at this point, because she kind of surpassed even his level of stardom. I don't know anybody else out there who's doing what she's doing. I can't. If you guys can name somebody, please. One of my friends even said, I feel like she even evolved, you know, past like Michael Jackson. And again, these people have blazed trails so that Beyonce could do the type of things that she's doing right now. But in terms of, again, the business move that it was, the level of artistry that it was, and her just being a black woman, period, to be able to do these things and still be this wife and this mother, it is just, it's incredible to see and to just, you know, witness. And she just has all my respect for doing this. It's really amazing. So again, if you haven't seen it, I would just really encourage you, because you really probably can't completely relate to what I'm saying until you see it. And again, like I said, I cried because I have to admit that I wasn't really a fan of Brown Skin Girl, that song, when it came out. I was kind of like, light skin Beyonce don't know nothing about brown skin. Like, what is she talking about? Like, she don't know what it feels like to be, you know, a dark skinned woman. What is she talking about? When that little video came on, it took me out. I don't know what it was about Naomi hugging this African model. I don't know. It was just like her on some level taking herself completely out of the equation, and once again taking her platform to really just show us love. And all of the diaspora was represented in this film, from all the class levels to the different complexion. I'm serious. You laughing, but I'm serious. It took me out. It was, I didn't expect to feel all that. You know, it was like all those moments of, again, if you are a chocolate woman out here, you're a dark-skinned woman out here, some things we've internalized that we didn't even know, you know, were really there. And just to see her within her platform, with light-skinned Beyonce, just to kind of step back and be like, look, I love y'all. You know what I mean? She can't help it, she light-skinned, you know? But to just, again, you know, just to give us that level of compassion and just to give us a moment to just shine like that, I thought was just, it was really touching. It was really touching. So again, all these class levels were shown. Like, there were definitely parts within the film where, you know, and again, there's people who hate on upper class or, you know, middle class. What is the name of the video you're talking about? I'm talking about Black is King. The film by Beyonce on the Disney Channel. That's what we're discussing this morning. And even if you don't get to see it, like, there are some videos on YouTube as well that you can check out a few of them. But highly recommend, yeah, definitely see the whole thing, because black, white, it doesn't matter. To see that level of black beauty represented is just something that it should be seen. It should be seen. So yes, I got 5 minutes. You know, she's built a platform wide enough for all of us to stand on, you know, all these amazing artists, everybody. My husband and I had this conversation last night. Good. I mean, it's definitely stimulating conversations in our community, that needs to be had. And again, that's specifically within our community. How we can show our own amount of love and, you know, just stop expecting that from everyone else. Once we can give it to ourselves, you know, then we can reflect that. We can illuminate, you know, in such a way that just really allows the world to see us the way that we want to see ourselves. And so again, you know, that's why we don't need black folks like cutting down Beyonce. It's not fruitful, guys. It's not fruitful. If you want to talk junk, then let's talk junk amongst each other in private conversations. Going out publicly just to have something to say is just whack, especially if you ain't doing shit yourself. So, she represented all the diaspora, you know, the African influence, and that's Africa in the continent, not just one specific part. The Latin influence, there was even Asian, like, you know, there was even like an Indian girl in there. So all these class levels, she didn't just show the super ritzy part, you know, being Beyonce, you know, she showed just like so many levels of being black. That's my mama on here. Shouts Rhonda White. Hi, Miss Rhonda White. Benebell Queen, Delta Mother, Grandma. She needed some tea. Yes. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And I also wanted to say, and you know, shouts out to Mama Tina, because in that picture, even that I showed in my stories earlier of them having tea at her house, Mama Tina is the epitome of just supporting your daughter and what that can do. You know what I mean? Like, Beyonce shines like nothing we have ever seen before in our life. And Mama Tina has done nothing. She's never tried to take her daughter's shine in any type of way. Or Mama Tina made the clothes. She took them to the work. Took them to practice. she's been there. And Mama Tina is sitting back, sipping her tea. Like, yes, go off. You know, like, she does nothing but sit around and reap the benefits at this point. And it's beautiful to see all these generations, you know, and she's just reaping the benefits. It's amazing. You can just feel and see, you know, the support that she has for her daughter, and it's just beautiful. She is. I love her. Mama Tina don't play. Okay, that's our biz. Always mentioning her in the songs, honey. There was also Scar that's represented. You know, this film plays on the Lion King movie, and like all the characters kind of represent different players in the Lion King. And so I think this Scar represented, you know, that dark part of the black community that we just have within ourselves. You know, sometimes the self-loathing, the self-hate, we don't need that no more. Because I'm also glad Beyonce got her diploma, because folks can't keep calling her stupid. How could she be stupid? Beyonce was a child star, okay? She's been doing this since she was a kid. Sometimes we have to give people like that credit too. And again, that's another class thing. Her folks had the money to put her on. Let's just be real. That's what happens when you support your children's dreams. Absolutely. Shouts out to all the parents who support their kids' dreams. You know, we ain't perfect in this community, but we doing all right. And Beyonce shows us, right? You know, like, and we have that within our own communities, within our smaller communities. Like, let's continue to support each other. It's just beautiful. So, I'm going to share my wild thought. I actually have two. I'm going to share my wild thought of the day. You don't need to possess a person to know you have their heart. There's much more confidence and love given freely. Why am I saying this for this particular one? Because we don't own Beyonce. And I don't think that Beyonce has ever... Again, she doesn't owe us anything. And because of that, you know, she has shown us love freely. You know, the difference between her and someone like Kanye. Thank you. I have a PhD in education. Thank you so much. That's such a compliment. Thank you for being here, and thank you for listening. I appreciate everyone who shows up to this this conversation. Tuesday morning to 8:30, God willing. So yes, love given freely. We don't possess Beyonce. Beyonce doesn't owe us anything. You know, the difference between her and like Kanye, and we can see, I've said for a long time that it's in the support system. Her having a Mama Tina allows her to give that love freely. You know what I mean? What we see with Kanye is that he doesn't really have that solid support system, which is why I personally, regardless of what he says, I'm not going to turn my back on him, because I know what it feels like to not be supported. And the more that, you know, you give love, you get love. So, we don't own her, you know, and so that's why it's just so amazing that she has that overflow. You know, from her overflow, she can really just give us all this love and creativity with her Disney money. With her Disney money. Support, the support of a black woman, period. Hashtag listen to black women. They will lead, they will blaze the trail. We got something special in us. Disney saw it. We need everybody to see it. We need our men to see it. We need the world to see it. That's why I'm so grateful to even be where I am in my career as well. You know, like, I don't have a problem with white people. You know, I don't. You know, we're different. It's okay. But there's just so much beauty when we can really find that unity and shine together. That's the whole point. The second wild thought I'm going to share is that I'm going to like leave you guys with a challenge and just something to think on, something else to think on. What is your life about? When you leave this earth, how many lives will you have affected? And in what way? Don't just complain about how things are. Ask yourself what part you can play to make it better. I'll leave you with that. Check out my website. You can find my YouTube there. Like, share, subscribe, sign up for the email list. Check out the self-care store. Hashtag shop where you are loved. I love y'all. Happy Tuesday. Check out Black is King. And I will see y'all next Tuesday, God willing. Have a great day.